Sorry. Just add it to the list of things that completely stopped working, my mic being one of them. My entire OBS scene, just bit it. Like yesterday I spent 3 hours rebuilding my OBS scene before the storm hit, and just noticed that things are completely out of alignment. Like, stuff is not where it should be. Like, I don't know what happened, but man, the only thing that's in correct alignment is chat and my FaceTime cam, interestingly enough. And the game capture is not even the correct resolution. I had to scramble to get it to actually somewhat completely fit in the screen. Although it looks right on the stream, it doesn't look right on my screen. So if it looks right on the stream, that's all I care about at this point. But yeah, the green screen, at least the green screen is fine. Ideally, I mean, this green screen was like, you know, super cheapo on Amazon, and if I like teeter my mic just slightly upward, like there's my ceiling. So it's very like, I don't have much room to work with. This green screen is like literally inches behind me, but so that's why my head's cut off. I gotta kind of sit in the in between here. Let's jump into a little bit of dookie action here while I'm just complaining. I don't know what chat I just grabbed on the screen here accidentally. Gara, welcome in, welcome in. I'm sitting currently. Sitting. Well, I don't know. I haven't messed with the standing, but standing is probably a no-go for right now, until I do more testing. I don't know what happened when I tried to pull in the feed from pull the multicast over to Twitch, but that just dropped a nuclear bomb on Super. Hey, how's it going, brother? Haven't seen you in a bit. Welcome in, welcome in. That just dropped a nuke in my OBS that I have not been able to freaking recover from yet. Completely. Where are we at here? Where do we stop? Did we do Anya? The Anya quest? Is she over here? Yeah, there she is.
Thank you.
Chaos skills with enhanced entropy, eldritch blasting, and gorge. So that's currently what I'm rocking. Does it have any res at all? No res whatsoever. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Alright, let's just continue on here. We're gonna respec before we get to Ancients. I've been there, Super. I feel you, brother. I feel you. Yeah. I hope it's not bad. That family stuff like that has a tendency to get out of control quickly. Unfortunately. Feels like I completely forgot how to play. Pretty serious to start, but Z doesn't have some mental health problems rather than physical fight with my brother. I got you, man. I got you. Well, I got. This is the hardcore warlock. I lost the other paladin. Pookie. Oh, Pookie's fine. This is his brother Dookie. And Dookie's doing well, as you know. We're at the end of Nightmare here. Now, I'm going to have to adjust my play style when we respec. I don't have all the GG gear that Pookie has access to. Yeah, Andrew, it was my fault. My fault entirely, Andrew's death. Just wasn't paying attention. Archers in the pit took him out. I honestly thought I had enough space with them too, like between me and those archers too, but no sir. Archers get you everywhere. He was never afraid. That's correct. Andrew the Fearless. I did jump onto Pookie a little bit yesterday, and just to kind of practice with chains and gosh, guys, forgive me. My brain is not braining. I've had a migraine all day, and I went to work anyway. Oops, must consult. Abyss. That was the enhanced entropy, but Abyss. To practice with chains and Abyss. Got him 2 levels. So Pookie's 2 levels higher. They do have wall hacks. 100%. Not fair. Wave after wave here. Okay, you're overburdened. I get it. I get it. Understood. I also brought my Resurrected Hammerden, Liz Sork, and Mule over. Tinkered around with him. And I think, so we have a TZ Andy tomorrow, right? I completely forgot. His TZ Andy map is goated. His LK map is also goated. We'll look at it here in a little bit. Legit. Very, very nice. So, next, the TZ Andy tomorrow, I think I'm going to try it with my Hammerden. I think I have a good feeling about it. I got a good feeling, guys. Yeah.
What do you need?
Sometimes you just got to go with, whoops, go with that feeling. Who's TZ Andy map? We're talking about my Hammerden that was still in Resurrected. Who is now going to be my primary Hammerden moving forward. I might respec my current Hammerden to be just a smiter. We'll see. Or he just might get deleted. I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, damn, my mic is like crazy high. Unfortunately, his meth map is not the best, but I've also found a Griffin's Eye with him. In fact, I found all three or two. I think I found all three of my Griffin's Eyes with him. So, on Resurrected, of course. Get to Andy 3 and 4 tellies. Yeah, meth is terrible. Wow, I literally was right next to it. Okay. Do I had to re-roll it? A good Andy Tower map on Sork so you can respec. Yeah. Do I? Oh my gosh! What? Let's not sit in the red zone and talk. Do I respec now to do ancients and the rest, or do I continue with fire and do fire? Keep fire, do ancients, and then see how long I could take fire before I respec. Or just pull the trigger now. I don't know. I don't have a Sunder. Not on hardcore. While you guys are talking, I'm going to try and move some of my assets that got screwed up here. Holy moly, did everything get jacked up. Jeez, uh-oh. I don't know where it's going to land on the screen. Well, that's what I'm worried about. This is just going to flash on the screen for a minute. I want to see where it lands. You guys can see Emilio on your screen, right? Let me look at the stream feed I have up here. Yeah, Emilio's on the screen. Okay. So what I'm seeing here must just be my running Andy with Dookie to try and get that Sunder. In hell, like, that would mean I would have to push my way there. But the thing about it is it's going to be dangerous once I get down there. Because the only real thing that I have for immunity is Apocalypse. I mean, we'll try Ancients here. I don't... We can... P1 shouldn't do nothing, but... My camera's out of sync too, just by like a millisecond. I don't know what happened. Metallic was fire immune. Nothing I could have did there. Okay. Well, there was that. Emilio up there putting in the business. All right, let's see what we can do. Did I change it? I don't think I changed it. I didn't. We'll see how far we can take it. I need to start looking for a upgraded insight base for him. Yo, somebody, welcome in, welcome in. Nice, let's go. I know I say this at random when I see different armors and stuff, but Corpsemorn, that armor is goated in PD2. At least it was when I played. That's what my Vengeance Pally used. Much rather would have had the exit there, but one thing I will say, like once I actually do make the switch over to Miasma and Abyss, I'm gonna have to play it really, really close to the chest because I'm still not very comfortable with the whole skill, like the whole play style of Chains and Abyss. I mean, Abyss is pretty straightforward. You drop the Abyss and let them, funnel in. But I don't have an Enigma, so getting the telly back and forth is going to be quite pricey. I mean, I suppose I could start utilizing Blade Warp, but Blade Warp is very dangerous on console. So, I mean, it wouldn't be dangerous on softcore, of course, but... Yo, Maximus! Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Yo, rum! Welcome in, welcome in. Now be careful, we got dolls. Alright, let's be reasonable about this, shall we? Yeah, everyone popping in. It's good to see. Come on, Emilio. Emilio's just right up in there, isn't he? You don't care. Let's just do this. Take old Bale out. What is this? Unidentified, huh? And then we can decide what to do. Let's see what we got. Summon tainted, huh? That's still probably my best bet for right now, other than res. And the bad thing is this is what we're gonna do right there. We just put it on side hustle, little side hustle. There we go. Just like that. cash in hand here. Those are almost too good to pass. Oh yeah, why am I not using this chaos skiller? I don't know. Seems strange to me. And why don't I just throw that in there too? It's a 35 life Eldritch skiller. Seems, I mean, I don't have any Eldritch skills yet, but I might. Not like I have anything else to put in there. Gets it out of the inventory over here. We need to change our belt out to something with ideally one of these FCR belts, but that's fine for now. Oh. I forgot, now I have options. Okay, let's do a little show off here really quickly. Dookie, we'll be back. So yeah, here is the paladin that was in Resurrected, who is now in the DLC. And I will be running Andy with him tomorrow. Do not lose my maps. Thank you. My boy, my namesake.
Not here.
12k flat hammer damage. And we have 341 magic find. So he has his very own shiny mage plate enigma, unfortunately, but that's okay. He is ready to go. Got a very good, this level isn't as good, but it's kind of just a short walk down here, but this is the really good map. Of course, we don't need the P8 Andariel, but probably won't. You almost died today, Red. That's not good. What happened? Cottonmouth was... Oh.
Yes.
That's not good. You don't want to mess with those things, man. I'll switch it to okay. I did. I came very close to, I don't think it was a cottonmouth. I think what was it? It might have been a cottonmouth, actually. I was playing paintball and looked down, and it was like 2 inches from my boot. Didn't strike at me, though, thankfully, but I moved away very, very slowly. Very slowly. Not a fan of snakes. I'm not Indiana Jones level afraid, but killed a good many of them, but yeah, I'm absolutely happy that you're good, man. Should have a white mouth and a brown body, I think is what I can remember. I may have been rocking that at the time, real. I've had a lot of Titmans in my day. Both a 98 and an A5 had a flat line at one point. See, that was my LK map. Very, very close dual camp map with a good waypoint. Now, my meth map is not good, but it's just straight shot up. Yeah, I've had nearly every Titman marker on the planet, except for the very, very early ones. Uh-oh, I forgot. I left it on P8. Whoops. I made an oopsie. Yeah, A5 I kept for the longest time. Vex to make flickering flame with the truck. Nice. Everyone getting the drops that I need before me. That's awesome though, man. Congratulations. Mine had an E trigger on it for a while, but the field that we frequented, you were not allowed to have electronic triggers. Well, let me revise that statement. Fully automatic was not allowed. So you could have an E trigger, but it had to be set on semi, because their field was not insured for it. Yeah. Still not insured for it to this day, actually. Point of interest. And I've been playing there since 15 years, for 15 years or more. I want to go do one pit map with him. And then we'll go back to Dookie. Brother, I miss it too. I haven't got to play, well, 3 years now? Has it been? Oh, it was so close. He almost found me the dragon scale. It's been a good while for me. Endurance of Hate? What? Did I not look at the schedule right? Do we got boys? Boys, it's TZ Meth. What did I do? Oh my goodness! Oh, I gotta prep. What am I doing? Pookie, give me Enigma. I mean, I could have ran it with Enhander, but
I can't use this yet.
all right, boys. TZ map. Griffin's Eye incoming. Let's go. Get drunk and watch the drops. Let's go. Aegis, that's a good start. Corporate Q versus a few of us kitted out boys. Yeah. So in our oh, it's an ethereal Medusa's Gaze. Nice. Back in our heyday, like we were a very large team. I mean, that's where the channel title of my other channel came from. It was Fear Paintball, like Fear Productions. We were a very large team, and a very, very well-known team there for a while. We had made it into a couple national magazines. How many? It was 3 or 4 times we were in magazines, I think. Bush paintball, woods ball, scenario, paintball, all the same in the end. We normally pretty much, I mean, we had a speedball division, but most of us played scenario, woods ball. I'll have to look around here somewhere. I know I have at least 2 of the magazines floating around here still. Oh, Myrmidon Greaves. Wow, that was actually a fairly good drop with Trang's helm. I think Trang's helm is one of the weaker set pieces, though. I'm gonna grab it. That was actually a really good drop from Homeboy. Silk Weave for him. Man, it's been so long since I've actually seen a Silk Weave. I can't remember what's on it. I was never a fan of Speedball for the simple fact that when I first started playing, to give you an idea, your boy was about 460 pounds. All right, I was a big baller. All right, there wasn't many trees I could hide behind, but I held my own. So I didn't play Speedball. So there was that. However, I mean, I'll post it in the chat here if like there's anybody lurking or anyone interested. I mean, it's just youtube.com/fearpaintball. That's our paintball / other stuff channel. There's paintball content on that channel dating back to 2010. IP, welcome in. We were sponsored by a whole bunch of companies. Back when sponsorships actually meant something, and you weren't like you could have multiple sponsorships from multiple companies because the companies enjoyed you supporting them and promoting their gear and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. No, no, no. I get what you're saying. There is a distinct difference. I know what you're talking about. Sometimes you needed an entire hopper of paint to get through just an area of brush. Yes. You're fighting in that dense stuff. Oh yeah.
I can't use this yet.
That stuff. Yeah. Not fun. Don't like it, but
What do you need?
like back when I was younger, like I didn't care. One, I was young. I was single. I didn't really have all that much in bills, so I played paintball and I spent my money on paint. Now I play. Oh, full capos. Real, you might know the company Airgun Designs, AGD. My main marker is an AGD TAC 1 with a Spec Ops longbow kit on it. That's taking it back a long time. And then my backup marker is a Tippmann 98 Custom with, it's highly, highly modified, that looks almost identical to a Thompson M1 submachine gun.
Not here.
Unfortunately, Red, the only like books that I've read really were Lord of the Rings and a few others, so. Yeah, I mean, we started out, Zuper, we started out in the woods. I mean, we always played in the woods, but our main shtick was, finally! Oh my gosh, after all this time! The simplest thing! A Valkwing! A Valkwing! Why did it take this long? Why did it take this long? Oh my gosh. Well, there's our there's our vitamin. But our big shtick was scenario ball. So like we would play basically a war game is what it boils down to. Like you play a game out in the woods and or a area that is built up to look like a town or something like that, and you play capture the flag or some sort of war game type thing in it. Nightwing, yeah, I think you're right. The Spired Helm. Original Angels running Warfleet, but or the paint. Yeah, OG Angel markers were goated. And an OG 98, a Tippmann 98. Yeah, that's where it's at. Like you have the 98 and the 98 Custom. Uh-oh. I ran out of charges. Yeah, I have had many markers in my day, because one of the things my other channel did was we did gear reviews, and I got to test out a lot of stuff. We were sponsored by companies, so we tested out a lot of their markers. We did a lot, man. It was so fun back in the day. I'm so glad that I got to experience that and be a part of that. I do miss playing. It's just so hard now. Yeah, I love the response trigger, man. Response triggers were so fun. You're right, they didn't like the E trigger. Hey, look, we got a gold rat. I picked it up like I needed it. I don't need it. Oh, it was such a good time back in the day, man. I miss it. Like, my team, I didn't get to go. But my team did. 2 years got to attend Living Legends. I don't know if you've ever heard of Living Legends, but it was a huge game in Illinois, I believe was the field. Like 2,000 player scenario, like 2-day scenario paintball event. Just absolute goated 2 days of straight paintball. Zero interest in South Africa. Oh, that's a shame. The UK is big on airsoft right now. I don't know about the whole paintball scene in the UK, but we actually helped. I don't know if you ever heard of Spec Ops Paintball. They were pretty big in the scenario paintball world, at least here in the US, for a long time. Like with their gear and like all of their stuff. We helped design. It was near the end of them being around. It was when MagFed paintball was becoming extremely popular, and it was coming back into prominence when Tiberius Arms made the pistol. The T8. We helped them design their P3 pack. So pistol, what was it? Pistol, pump, and something else. I can't remember. It was meant for limited paint play. Man, if I had a time machine, I would. I'm starting to get nostalgic and sentimental, and it's actually starting to make me kind of sad. Is that bad? Is that bad? Big scenario games were amazing. We had a monastery that closed down a town. Yeah, a big place the event was called. I remember hearing about Redemption. A little Headhunter's Glory. The nostalgia, yeah, hits you in the feels, man. Because I'm just, as I'm talking, I'm just playing all the games and like all the fun times I have with the team. And I mean, it's not like I don't talk to the guys anymore. We talk regularly, most of them. it's just, you know, life goes on, man. And I didn't get out and play this year, even though I had every intention of doing so. Saturday was the last game of the season, and I had to work. So, you know, what can you do? It's just the scenario producer that we normally attend the games for. It's Mission Masters Scenario Paintball. They typically do 3 games a year. Well, a couple new guys took the games, like, took it over from the guys that did it when we played. They changed the schedule around. So the schedule, Saigens, everyone gets 10 magic fine for the rest of the stream. They usually start the season on the Saturday of Mother's Day weekend. It's like, I obviously am not going to be able to play that Saturday. And then their second game is like some random Saturday in July. Well, a lot of people's on vacation. And then the last game of their schedule is the Saturday when the students move in. I can never play that. Saigens, there's another 20%. Everyone gets a stepping. You got your OG camo still? Let's go. I got all... So, for a while, I had sold most of my gear. I kept a little bit of it, but I offed a lot of it. And one of the things that I sold was my original airgun designs, like my original TAC 1 with the... my original TAC 1 with the Spec Ops longbow kit on it. Worst decision of my life. Worst decision of my life. But thankfully, the year that I decided to, like I decided, I'll tell you, here's the story. So I made the decision that I wanted to start playing again. And on my other channel, I kind of posted an update video, and I was like, I posted a picture of like a old tack vest that I had, and I still had my mask, and I had a couple other things, and I was like, time to get back in the saddle. It was just a community post. You know, time to get back in the saddle, this, that, and the other. And then I did a video, and kind of explain like, hey guys, I'm back, sorry, you know, life kind of took its toll, and I'm gonna play, I'm gonna start playing. This was before my son was born. And I had a subscriber that, well, I take that back. I'm getting things mixed up. In that video, I had said, I'm considering coming back. I still post the picture, but the subscriber reached out to me and was like, I will send you, I will send you gear if you promise to continue making videos. It's like, I love your content. I have gear, I upgraded. I don't need this gear. I'll send it to you if you continue to make content. I was like, okay. People tell you that kind of stuff, and you don't, some random guy on the internet, right? He's like, just give me your address, and I will send you everything I have that I don't use anymore. I wasn't going to give the guy my actual address. I gave him a P.O. box. So I was at work one day. I gave him my parents' P.O. box. I was at work one day. And my mom calls me and she's like, did you order something huge? And I'm like, I didn't order anything. I got no money. I didn't order anything. Because like there was a gigantic box that, you know, I had to get help carrying in the house, and it's in here. It's in your old room. I'm like, what? Okay, I'll be over after work. I'll take a look at it. So I go to my parents' house after work, and sure enough, I go in, I open that box up, and there's a note in the top of the box, and the guy was like, "This is so-and-so from your YouTube channel. Enjoy the gear. I hope to see some videos and gameplay soon." Signed it. There was no less than $500 worth of gear in that box. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm playing. That solved my marker problem, because he included a Tippmann TPX pistol. Oh, I after I got the box and like I got it to my house, and I did a video and I shouted them out. So the moral of the story is keep your paintball gear. Yes, like keep your paintball gear. Because the tail end of all that is, like, I wouldn't have had to go through all of that. I wouldn't have had to go through all that had I just kept my core gear. Two of my paintball guns actually. One of them I didn't create, but one I did create myself. Is in the paintball museum. Now I'm not sure if the paintball museum is still a thing, but it was sold to the paintball museum. Both of them were, but one that I actually designed which was my original Tippmann 98 Thompson M1 that I made, and then I bought one off of somebody else that he designed. But my original design is in the paintball museum, along with Engler Customs Mosin Nagant Phantom, which another gun that I wish I would have kept. A bolt action paintball gun and a Mosin Nagant stock. Very, very awesome paintball marker. But the other moral of all that is, like, I had that Spec Ops TAC 1 my original, which had, I'm not even paying attention on it. You guys got me talking about paintball, which is something that I love. That first TAC 1 that I had was signed. I don't know, like, maybe Real might know this, but AGD's owner, founder, whatnot, Tom K, I met him at one of the scenario games that I attended. It was an extravaganza. I got to meet Tom K, shake his hand, talk to him a little bit, and he signed my TAC 1. And I sold that TAC 1 like a foolish child. And but I did find another AGD TAC 1 on eBay that the guy was selling for cheap, because those markers are not cheap, even in what he claimed to be unworking condition. There was nothing wrong with it. I fixed it. In like 30 seconds. But I got it back, and it is going to stay with me forever until it can't stay with me any longer. It doesn't take up too much space. It's expensive, especially now. The price of paint and everything has gone up, just like everything else. But I had a Engler Customs BAR Titman X7, so a World War II BAR that I custom modified even more. Hold on, real. Give me 3 minutes and I'll dump it in the chat. Oh! I didn't have Zakorum's hand? Well, I do now. And an F T-God. T-God's bigger. Look at that. See, we get talking and we find some stuff. Other channel is Fear Productions. That's correct, but it won't be under Fear Productions anymore because YouTube changed channel names again. Here, I'll pop it in. Exclamation mark here in the chat is your boy's other channel. I think it does too, real. 100%. That channel has shorts and it's mainly long form content. So if you are bored one day and want to watch paintball and other related content, you can find it on that channel. Dating back to 2010. I actually have a video on there that I believe is about to peak 1 million views, I think. It's one of the older videos, but all right, that's old meth. We found some surprises. Got Valkwing finally got Valkwing. And a Trang helmet, which I'm just going to sit here for the moment. And we'll go back to Dookie. Although I did want to run one hit with Enhander, so. I think I'm going to do Ubers this weekend, get some torches. Let's go. You got this, Red. You got it.
I can't.
Just in case anybody is wondering, if you bring, I think we discussed this before, but if you bring an item over from Resurrected that's un-ID'd, it does nothing for the Chronicle. So that was, win force. I did that on purpose. You've never gotten a torch. Oh, heck. Yeah, I'm gonna hang in there a bit. That is the question, Red. Look at this. P8? P8 archers? Nah. Nah, man. P8 archers ain't nothing. This my boy. You're my boy, Blue. He ain't got no time to mess around. Give me that Griffin's Eye. I do know about them Uber Ancients, although I'm mentally prepping to do them again. I want that jewel. I want that jewel. Give me that jewel. Listen, I think my big problem was, and I went over this in my mind a couple times, is the fact that I went in with my smiter, and my smiter seemed to be doing okay, but I did not account for the increase in resistances that I would need to have. So there's that. I think if I increase his, like, give him some resistance charms, as well as do the whatchamacallit, the treachery switch, you know, proc treachery, and then switch back to duress. I think I got it. I don't know why I keep charging like I don't have Enigma. Keep thinking that I'm on hardcore. I'd be dead already. Not really, because in hand there's the goat. OG goat. Working his way to level 97. Look at that. Archers. Archers what? I mean, archers. Get out of here with that. Archers. Forget about it. Just make the whole screen explode. Fireclaw Druid. Fireclaw Druid. I'm gonna sound dumb, but for some reason I cannot picture that skill on the Fireclaw. Is that one of his typical skills? I don't play Druid all that often, so. Alright, Dookie, let's go. Into the abyss. Actually, we need to respec. And yeah, let's just go back to normal. So my 60-40. It's the 60-40 plan. I'm gonna go in just like this. I don't need skill points. Dookie don't need no skill points. What? Just kidding. Whoops. Okay, well, I gave you an extra 10 dex points, Dookie. Use them wisely. All right. There you go. There you go, Dookie boy. All right. So, I still want that. All right, that's all we're doing. One-hit wonders. Let's go. One type skill to damage. 20. Gotcha. 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, so we're not going to be able to max all of them right now. Probably should have did enhanced entropy. Well, these are all the damage skills first. Too late. We're going for it. They're all going to be maxed anyway, so I'm doing the same build that Pookie is. Just max bind demon, that's it. I'm not even at him yet. I need to be able to get to him, and I have no skill points. Or I have no skills. Actually, that reminds me. I do need at least... So I probably should have one-hit wondered that. 2020 and 20. Is that what you're saying? I mean, I still have 2 respecs left. You have to max bind demon with the best stone. You can P8 and from nightmare or even normal. Does he follow you from difficulties? Or do you have to get him from each difficulty? Stays with you. Okay. Well, What do you suggest I do now that I've dumped miasma? DK, welcome in, welcome in. Abyss Lock, 2 Defiler. Consume Defiler is better, 1.1 entropy. Labor if needed, level 20 is max if you need that. There, eventually. I think that's what he was saying, like 20, 20, and sorry. And then 20, even though I don't have that now. Hardcore miasma. Hex Siphon 1 point. Where's Hex Siphon at? So should I just go back into Nightmare and use the Nightmare respec because I screwed up? I don't care to, because I'm still going to have the Hell one, but... Yo, Tactical Appalachian in the house. Welcome in, brother. Well, okay, so I only have... okay, I should have enough for that then. But the bad thing is, though, I am not proficient with chains at all. I still don't use chains very well in softcore. If anything, chains is going to get me killed. That's the only thing I'm worried about on hardcore is chains will probably get me killed. All right, how about I just do this for now, because I'm only level 70. I need to get levels, a lot of levels. Let me get as much damage as I can put out right now. And then we'll respec. Bob, welcome in, welcome in. So let me do chains and abyss. Let me do a little bit. Let me do this how I know it for right now. Until I get a little bit more levels, and then I'll respec. So which one of these will allow me to get more than one defiler? Is it... It wouldn't be consumed. Oh, this. I'm gonna try both. Just... Let's pump the brakes. So, you need 10 hard points in mastery. Okay. For 3. So you consume 1 and have the 2. Okay. So my damage is going to be... Alright, let's... Of the 2, given my hesitancy with chains... Winfield, dude, man, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for your subscription, brother. Appreciate it, man. Welcome to the Hurt Locker. change, you cast them at your feet and teleport. Okay, so that's the thing. I'm on hardcore, I don't have my Enigma, and I don't want to be blowing through my money with my telestaff. That's the thing. DK, you were the one that told me to like do the bounce back and forth, or maybe a couple of you guys told me to do, and that works out great on softcore when I have my Enigma and I can just boom, 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 and kill things really quick. I can't do that here. I mean, I can do 2020 and I have 6 skill points, because I'll level quickly. Should I just do 2020 and then work on other stuff? If I do 2020, what should I put elsewhere? Should I put the remaining 6 into mastery or something else? Everything else is equal till then. What into Eldritch? To Hex Siphon? I need the 10 hard points in the mastery. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Blade Warp does not work very well on console. Blade Warp will get me killed, because it acts like charge on Paladin on console, and it auto locks on to every single enemy no matter where they're at, and will it'll send me straight to the enemy. So if there's some nasty pack, I'm gonna be jumping right in the gullet. All right, so we're gonna do this. Boom. We can either leave the 6 remaining, or I can throw them into mastery. One of the two. Let's do that. Save them. Oh, there's 8. My bad. I can't count. Whoops. So at this point, I don't need anything in Hex Siphon. Gotcha. So, okay, we're just going to wait. We'll wait for now. Let's continue. So, DK, are you saying that Siphon is... Are those skills, are they passives? Like, all of these, they're passives? I like that. I see. Am I still on P1? I'm still on P... I'm not on P1. Wait, am I in... I'm in normal. What am I doing? Yeah. was like, something is amiss. Yeah.
These creatures of darkness yield to me. Perish.
The best thing that I can do is, that I can think of, at least for right now, is doing what I just did and like circling them. Pumping points in the Blood Oath. They'll convert more damage. Gotcha. Try this with chains. Don't target. I can't like tell where it's going. Like I can't tell it where to go. Like if it sees an enemy, it's just gonna lock onto that enemy. Like I had no control over that. There, Cricket big ups. Yeah, I've got Siphon up right now. My sword's got that blue glow around it. I think that's what that is. Yeah, I think the new season starts in what? Let's say 17th in like 3 days, 4 days. It's still like, and I know you guys that have played this for a while now are probably screaming at me. August 21st, gotcha. It's just a very odd play style to me. Like the chains are very odd. I get Abyss. I get how it works. Abyss sucks without Enigma. Yeah, it's...
Another den of evil.
I kind of wanted to try what was the really good one? Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I was Apocalypse before, and even with like Flickering Flame and Asunder and everything, not on the hardcore character, on my softcore one, wasn't doing very much. So I would have been just as happy to stay fire. Much rather, much preferred it. Skills that I liked a lot. Yeah. Like, to me, this playing this is very slow compared to how I was playing in Nightmare and in normal Nightmare. This is like super slow. I just did. I didn't realize it was gone. And it's not slow by any means, but in the context of how fast I was killing with the Firelock, this is slow. But I also don't have like super GG gear. Whoops. Need more defilers. They put an aura on 5 mobs per defiler that shares your damage between all of them. Oh. Yeah, I need that. So I'm almost there. I just need to level 2 more times. There's a teleport drop on chains, the biggest thing in the tall demon, and drag chains through everything else. If you leave a shaman alive in the den after getting the quest, then let him revive the above 5 mobs. The plus. Oh, really? That doesn't surprise me. Super. That is neat. don't see any drop frames, real. Any of you guys else, or anyone else having issues? I was having a ton of problems watching G-Stacks earlier and a couple of the other streams, so it might be YouTube just being ridiculous. Doing the Kano thing. Alright, I think I just need to push it because I'm not really getting much in the way of XP. Well, there went Emilio. Raka's right there. Man, for some reason, I don't remember this eating up this much mana, but dang. Goodness gracious. Dude, did your insight just stop working? Holy moly. Yo-ho, monsters, what's cracking, brother? Welcome in, welcome in. There we go. Well, at least we got one little extra. Oh, I see what you're saying. The little green aura. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That was exit? Okay. A little bit of Gore Riders. Okay. I do see what you're saying, DK. Like, I can feel, just with the one, I can, well, I think, Red, you said it too. I can feel a big damage difference just with the one Defiler. Like, the one extra. Whoa! No! Opposite direction. Opposite direction. That really... Dookie almost met his demise. Yes, he did. Guys, no joke. My head is splitting right now, so if I can't remember a lot of stuff, do forgive me.
Not enough.
I'm trying to find Big Boy. Because gotta be nice and save Kane. I mean, you don't have to, you know. I need an upgraded shield too. Like this, the old Ancient's Pledge needs Okay. Treehead Woodfist, where are you at? Ask and you shall receive. Emilio.
Such an old tree. Pity its fruits are just this strong.
Oh, I'm right there at the level. MF1 decks. I think we're gonna have to stay with the 15 all res survivability. I will keep the 13 life for now. And we get some hardcore gore riders. Let's go. One life, 13. Hey, man, I like my defense. All right. Yay, there it is. Did I miss one? I missed one. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, it's love having everyone in here to hang out, especially after the past couple days that I've had, man. It's been rough.
This is what happens when half measures are taken with difference.
No, Emilio, dang it. Yeah, it was 13 life. Alright, good enough.
Hello.
He needed a break. He needed a little rest. 10 FCR, 30 poison res, huh? What do I got here? Still that big res ring. Oh, it's better than this one. There we go. 5 more poison res. But Sigil Death was good for me when leveling without Enigma. Kills any target that hits 13% immediately then. Oh, really? Chaos Tree. Sort of Rancor, Sigil Death. Hastens the death of injured enemies in a violent explosion. Slays enemies with it. Hey, I'm willing to try anything out. This is all new to me, so... So I got the 3 defilers, or all 3 defilers, so... Listen, at this point, if I find a book that has some decent skills on it, I will socket it. Like... Alright, there's Marsh. Everything with Curse and Defiler splits damage same way. Steroids better than damage. He will not die. Gotcha. Now this is I am in learning mode right now, absorbing knowledge. then it'll be my luck that Blizzard will announce some new class at BlizzCon, and I'm just now learning the new class that they released. Almost what? When did the DLC come out? A year ago at this point. Oh, other direction. Oh, this is a dangerous to mow higher. So you have either lightning enchant or curse. Okay.
My sister succumbed so readily to the call of anguish.
Had to get out of that. Poor Emilio, man. He is not, he's not having a good day. I need a, an P8 Lister, tanks and shreds P8. Oh, I'm getting nervous right now because my Merc keeps dying, but maybe I should go back into Nightmare and...
Not enough mana.
Not enough mana.
Good day.
I gotcha.
Simple cages,
Again.
simple minds.
I have 2 respecs left, so we'll... What's blowing my mind is the fact that I'm losing so much mana so fast. Like,
I can't use this yet.
but again, I have really, really good gear with Pookie, so... No, Emilio! Don't do it! That's sauce that you cannot handle. I think Emilio needs a pay raise. But once you can start killing faster, Hex Siphon will keep you pretty. Gotcha.
I need a key.
I think one of the main problems with it is right now, I was so confident with Firelock that I just ran around and decimated everything, and with this, I'm not confident. So now I'm playing like super cautious and making dumb mistakes.
I am overburdened.
Emilio, why you gotta keep getting the heat for? Come on now. Really, was it right here all the time? This whole time? It was, like right by the entrance. Fantastic. Ain't messing with archers.
The shadows churn until I shall vanquish.
You found any unique books yet? No. Not on hardcore. And I'm not running much in the way of Magic Find right now, so I'm not really gonna find much of anything, unfortunately. I mean, unless I get really lucky. mean, realistically, I probably should dial it back, players count wise. I mean, I am handling it right now, but the higher I get, the more difficult it's obviously going to be. Until I do start finding stuff. Because I don't plan on making another hardcore character right away. I'm hoping old Dookie can go the distance, but I'm performing so poorly right now that I'm kind of worried that I'm going to make a stupid mistake and that's just going to be game over. Like,
Stay a while and listen.
alright, that's our second Chaos Skiller. Won't complain there. We're gonna be part of that mess. Fanat Aura, opposite direction. Thank you very much. Of course, the waypoint would be all the way in the opposite direction. Really?
It's locked.
Oh my gosh.
When I
burn through some money here. You know, it's just gold. Who needs gold? There we go. All right. No, Emilio. If this is Tal's amulet.
And the maiden's anguish waned as he moved to the charred corpse.
That actually went a lot quicker than I thought it would. For some reason, I was thinking that fight was going to last a whole lot longer in my head.
Greetings. I'm Doc.
All right. Act 2. We made it. It was rough. It was hard fought. Lots of lessons learned. Knowledge gained, boys. It's not Tal's amulet. It's Tancred's. Let's go.
Impossible.
I'm gonna do this just to be safe. There. All right. Build out a little bit better, and we have a little bit better of a direction to go in. But that's gonna be it for me tonight, boys. I'm gonna call it a little teensy bit early. Yo, smart. Right at the end of the stream, brother. I'm getting ready to call it, but not much, man. We just got old Dookie here into Act 2 hell. Made a little bit of adjustments with his class. We did a TZ meth. Found a couple chronicle items. Nothing big. But tomorrow, TZ Andy. So I'd normally play a little bit longer, but my head, I've had the worst migraine since last night, and it has not gone away. And being under these lights is just, woo, something special. So I'm going to take some migraine medicine, and your boy is going to pass out because I need some sleep. Hopefully that'll clear it up. We'll see. But I appreciate you guys joining tonight, especially with technical difficulties at the beginning of the stream. I think Real was the only one in here for that, but hopefully it will be tomorrow night. Thank you, DK. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Looking forward to tomorrow night. A little bit of decompression. Good talking paintball earlier. Really brought me back. if you guys care to, check out my other channel. If you're bored, watch some of the old school videos. You can see your boy here. Some of them I'm quite portly, but I have hair. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna hit the bed. If anyone's been lurking and enjoyed the content tonight, please consider subscribing to the channel and dropping a like for me. Appreciate it. On the road to 200 subs. We'll get there. We'll try and figure out something to do with 200 subs. But thank you guys. And thank you, Zuper. Catch you guys on the next stream real soon. This is your boy and Hander with the Hurt Locker Variety Gaming Channel. You guys have a wonderful night. Hit you with some retro tunes here to end the stream. Everybody, we'll see you on the next one real soon. Peace, everybody. Take care. Good night.